Okay, looks like we're back. Just go over here real quick. We have our world here. Um, that's where the castle is and everything. Not much going on. Just trying to get our castle worked on. Need to go and do some more over at the edge. Hello, nerds. Cute. And how we doing today? I have a raffle going today. Well, it's today and tomorrow. I actually do the drawing tomorrow. So if you want to try this game and have pro version, you can get in the raffle to get the pro version. Creativerse, yes. This one is Creativerse. And this is I'm going to have to go dig some grass so I can finish off this area in here. But the developing team had given me a pro key to be given out on my stream. I don't get the big bundle like some of the other big ones, but they gave me a key, so I thought that was very nice of them. And so we will have to, try giving it out and see how well it does. I'm just trying to find a place that's not totally in my area. Gosh, all these trees are grown so bad. They're like huge. Oh, no, down. Shh. I can't drive very good, people. So, forgive my driving. Okay, to enter the raffle, there is instructions, but let me give you some more. First, you have to be following to actually win, which I think you are, so you don't have a problem with that. In the panel, it shows if you type explanation point tickets, and then you can then put a number after that. The number is how many tickets you can only do at the max 10, and each ticket will cost you 100 royal crowns. But if you're following, you have way more than you actually need to get the max tickets. So really doesn't cost anything. It's just, formality more than anything. So, matter of fact, if I do this, it should help. Let's see. There it is. That kind of gives you the basis of how-tos and stuff. When the drawing is going to actually be and stuff like that. So we can get, mainly it's for people that don't have pro and would like to try the game and have fun with it. With having this glider thing is one of the biggest things that pro is worth having for. So you can actually fly around. So that's the biggie. I'm just going to take this whole mountain away, or this hill, I think, because I'm going to need all this. Oh, take mushrooms too. We're just going to make this a a mud hill. By the time I get done, it will be dirt hill. How many people are currently live in chat? Not a lot, because I just started. Uh, the the raffle will actually be going on for 2 days. I'm drawing it tomorrow on Mother's Day. So people have plenty of time to get in the raffle and have a chance to win. So there's, we have a few people coming in on the chat. Somebody's at the door. Husband's checking it.
We're pretty happy. Thank you.
It looks like it might not be a mud hill after all when I get done, because it looks like the grass grows back again, so that's a good thing. I just want grass for the build I'm doing. Hey, weird. Tree underneath. That's weird. Welcome, Roy Reaper, and how are you doing? And thank you for the host. Roy, so that your people know, we are doing a raffle today. Creativerse has given me a pro key to give away. So I'm going to give it away actually on Mother's Day, but everybody can sign up for it now. The raffle will go until tomorrow. Doing good, just eating some noms after 8 hours of streaming. 8 hours of streaming, that's a lot. Yeah, that's a huge amount. I've done 8 hours, but not necessarily in a row. I like take a break part way and then pick it back up. Yeah, so I haven't done a one in a row kind of thing. I'm stripping the hill. Stripping the hill so that I can have the blocks for the blueprint. You've done a couple 24-hour ones? Jeez. I don't know if I could stay up 24 hours. My eyes they hurt too much after a while. Of course, I had surgery on my eyes, so I think that's probably why I couldn't do it now if I tried. Wouldn't want to hurt what they fixed. So if I wait long enough, then this stuff becomes grass again, and all I have to do is go down and pick up the next level. That's cool. Of course, it doesn't help if I pick it up while it's dark. And here we go, some more. Well, we've got quite a bit now, so maybe I'll take that and let that go build its way back to grass. 24 hours is an awful lot. Yeah, that takes a lot out of you to do that long of a stream. Especially if you got lots of people in it. So, like I was saying, I was up here doing... Oh, there's some in the tree I need to get rid of. Yes, the bot is working, and I thought I turned it off. And it's not turning off, so now I can't even get it to turn off unless I delete the message. I don't know why it's doing. What in the world is this? Right in the middle of... There we go. Ah, I bet you were just dead after that. I would be. That's a 34 hours is just, that's just way too long. Huh? What was that, Mom?
Nothing.
I'm not very good at this. Okay, up, 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 up. There. It's a little bit better. What in the world did I hit? I can't turn. There it goes. Trying to get over to the top where this tree is. Top of the tree. Top of the tree, top of the tree. Coming over here. Come up here, take a couple out of my way. Over to here. Because there's some that are in the tree over here somewhere. Right? There, take these out. This part of the tree needs to be gone. Oh, and Hi Emo says, hi Kathleen's mom.
Mm. Oh, thanks.
She says, hey back. She's not used to people talking to her on the stream. Okay, let's see how far we can get with what I have here. And nosedive right in the water. Looks a lot like Minecraft. A lot of it does, but it's got its similarities and it's got its differences. Okay, this should be taking care of that. Wait a minute. What the world? Wrong. I put the wrong things in. So that's peak stone. And that wasn't right. So that's... Okay, so obviously that wasn't correct. Let's see over here. Now that's going to be correct. Nope, that's peak stone. So some of this is going to be correct and some isn't. So we'll just have to play it by ear until we figure it out. So those are peak stone. Yeah, you know she's over here lurking in the shadows, yes. Most days she's, yeah, during the day at least. Not necessarily during the evening. Oop, that one's not correct. That seems to be okay. Okay, that's okay. So far, so good. How far out does this go? Nope, that's still peak stone. So far, oops. Once I get past this water bit, it won't be so bad. Because it'll actually show me what it is. So until then, I'm guessing on the bottom. Okay, that'll go out there. How far out we gotta go? That one's not one. Nope. Okay. See you in a little bit. You're going to be lurking as well, huh? So we're trying to make sure we have the right stuff here. Nope, that's wrong. And here we go. I think we're going to get to the end over here. We'll see how far well this goes. Nope, that's another one. Okay, how far? Nope, that's not one. Okay, that seems to be. So this area, almost positive that it's going to be. Oops, I ran out. How much did I have? I got stacks of it yet. So now it's a case of just filling it in. Which basically the grass here makes it like a little island, which later I'll probably do a little bit to change that. So anybody that's coming in on the channel, if you haven't heard, we're doing a raffle. The raffle actually gets pulled tomorrow, but you can sign up between now and then. You have to be following the channel to be in the raffle. And there's a couple rules, and if you type exclamation point giveaway, it will tell you the different ones, or if you look in the channel panel, I put it down there as well. So it is definitely a Mother's Day giveaway. And what we're giving away is a key to have pro version of this game, not just free to play. So the creators of the game gave me the pro key so that I could give it away to people in my channel. So be my guest to sign up, and we will be running that on Mother's Day. Oh, it's starting to get dark. So we can use, once it gets dark, we can use one of our pro things and actually have a light automatically. You don't have to have torches and whatnot. So it makes it kind of nice. It's one of the pro features. You get a little flashlight. If you look at the character, which you can see a little glowing thing by my head, which is part of it. You also get the glider, so that you can glide around and have fun. And the bot should keep track of the raffle the whole time, as long as I don't have to reset my computer. So actually signing up shouldn't be a problem. I'm trying to make sure it's not a problem for anybody. I wonder what that one's doing weird. That's not that one. What is it? It needs to be an empty one, I think. Something's not right in that section. Well, that's right. That'll work. It's kind of hard to tell with the water. The water makes it difficult. But I decided I wanted to have a moat around my castle. And water is a real pain in the, you know what, place. Or can be. So I actually did it to where it's in the lake part. So, yeah, it was a challenge, and I like a challenge. I like to see if I can do something different. So we definitely have made it different in that respect. Right now, this is, you know, the grass part is like the grass island that it's sitting on. You could probably swim all the way underneath the island, but I'd be careful if I'm attempting that, because unless you have a lot of water, lung capacity, maybe a potion or two, could be a little, you know, dying underneath could be a real pain. Not to mention having to get your body back, or your death statue. I'm not so sure it'd end up being at the top. So we're getting there with these guys. Oops. Getting there. It's going to take a while to build this, because it is huge. It is the largest blueprint that they have right now. Rumor has it, and it's only a rumor, that they may someday actually let the people do blueprints, but that's still only a rumor. But it's a rumor from the development team, so, you know, hey, if they've said it, maybe they'll do it. I'm sure they have to figure a way to do it where it's works for everybody and not just a few, so we'll see. See how well that all pans out. So we're getting there. Where normally I build my own versions of things, I like to also build the blueprints. Because you're not actually just copy and paste it in a way you are, but you have to place all the blocks. So, excuse me. So that kind of makes it a little different that you have to place all the blocks. Plus you can customize it to be a little different. Ah, ran out again. And we only have a few more left, so once we do those, we'll just have to go get some more because we have more at the top, so there's quite a few to go yet. And that's all of those. And as you can see, we still have a fairly large area to go, so we'll just go over here and come up there and see if we can find our spot that we were in and go snag some more. Oh, is that a chest? No, that's... What are those? Those are little... Oh. It looks like somebody's been down in the cave. Which I normally don't need the legs, so it must have been... Oops. Baker Man must have been down here. Getting some stuff. And checking it out. Yeah, very cool. He's got it all lit up. Or one of my grandkids. Could have been any or. Looks like they were having fun, that's for sure. So up we go, back up, back up. Oh, and which way was up? I may not. Over here? So the only nice thing about the lights is sometimes they'll guide you back up. There we go. Back up. Over here? Nope, nope. There it is. Back up over here. Okay. And critters are unpeaceful, so they won't even bother around here. Okay, we crossed a little lake. Now I see a treasure. Let's go across this little lakey area. And up we go. Ah! And I fell down. Where was that chest? I thought I saw it. Oh, I guess it disappeared in the day or something. Oh well. For right now, need to get some more blocks. And like I said, we are having a giveaway, and that is going to be a Mother's Day giveaway. So the actual drawing is tomorrow. So you can get enough royal crowns between now and then. Following gives you more than enough royal crowns. Also, you get to be a noble in the channel if you follow. So who wouldn't want to follow? Become nobility. My theme on here is medieval. Castles, dragons, and whatever. I play several different games. So I have fun at doing all these different things. But the big thing is we have the giveaway for a pro version. So if you like this game or just want to try it out with the pro and not just do the free to play, because the actual game is free to play, but the pro version gives you extras. I think that costs about $20, and the developers gave me a key to share and give out to people, so that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm sharing and showing off the game. So we're showing off more how to dig and then get, right at the moment it seems like we're doing more just showing off how to dig. But we're building a blueprint, so, and it's a huge one, so it's going to take a while to get all the pieces and parts. And we do have some of the blocks already, but I want to, you need to really, you know, for what I'm doing with it in the water, I need to do the bottom first. So that's why we're gathering all the grass we can. And as you notice, the grass is growing back in, so it's not like I'm totally destroying the area. Eventually it will grow back in and fill up with grass again. It doesn't actually give you a new block, but the one below, the dirt one, ends up being grass. So, and how many stacks did we get already? Oh, we've got a few. Let's go just down this thing a little more. And then we'll go back and place some more of these grassy bits. Apparently we need all kinds of grassy bits. Now I know a lot of other people have actually built the castle, but everybody has their own method of doing the blueprints. I have mine, they have theirs. I usually make it, unless I decide I want something different, I will usually wait till after I'm done, and then I will remodel it to what I want. So it becomes a little different, and I call it basically my own at that point. Okay, well, let's go back over. I can see the red area, so I can see where I'm going. Later, I won't be able to see that. Oh, what's we got down here? There's a tunnel cave in there. Cool. And up we go. There's another tunnel entrance. There's tunnel entrances all over the place. So we have quite a bit. So there is what we're making. We're making it in the water. This is making it like a little island in the water. So the problem with doing the water is, see, the water just says it's not right, and it doesn't actually show you what it is. But we know from people that have already built it and good wild guess that all of this was going to be whoa, hit my flying one or else I'll come down and die. That back corner one is not oh, you got a good aerial view there of what we're doing. Sometimes this bounces you crazy. They were supposedly supposed to fix that bug. I'm kind of glad they didn't, because it does make it more fun when all of a sudden you go, but it doesn't make it more fun when I die. It's just more fun when I go up in the air. So, here we go. We may get this whole section. That back section has a different one, which we're going to probably have to tear down a mountain to get that stuff. Whoop, not that one. One below. Okay, so if I wanted to, I could actually, let's see, build here and just do, this is going to be wrong, but, well, actually it's not going to show as wrong, but you can get a bird's eye view of what this thing is like. It is huge. That area has different ones other than the grass. This area we're still working the grass. This one obviously is part of the castle. So you can see how huge this thing is. It's pretty darn large. I mean, there's the moat, the bridge, you know, the drawbridge, which I will have have to have a part coming out to it, and I'll probably close off some of that in some kind of pattern, or make a big old wall, or you know, maybe a dock. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll have a dock in the back so that we can make a ship. Make a ship right there. The next project. The next project, we'll figure out how to do a ship. But this is how big it is. I mean, we're not talking little. We're talking huge. Now, let me go ahead and throw in here into the chat the game rules for the, let's see, let me find it. Here, and let's throw that into the chat for you. That's in case you want to do the raffle. Like I said, it's a pretty simple raffle. It starts now. We're keeping track of everybody that, and you don't actually, you know, the only thing you have to do after, once you've put your name in for the raffle, is to actually, as long as you answer me and you're following the channel, those are the only two requirements. Like I said, following the channel gets you enough points so that you can actually get max points. You can, each ticket costs 100 royal crowns, which you get royal crowns by following. You get like 3,800 just for following. And the tickets are only 100 each. Of course, you could use all those royal crowns to play Robin Hood like Red Wolf does, and he wins and then he loses and then he wins, then he loses, and he gets different ranks because his level of royal crowns go up and down. But you know, basically the max that is allowed is 1,000 royal crowns is all it's going to cost you to actually get in the raffle. So it's not too bad. And like I said, this is something that Creativerse has given me to give out. So I would assume that the code is really good because it came straight from the development team. So we'll see. And we've already got, you know, people that have entered. So we will see how many more people. And of course, if you've already bought Pro, you're not going to want to enter the raffle for it. So, but if you haven't bought it and you've been thinking about trying the game out, more than welcome to get your name in the hat. Okay, and here we go with some more of here. Oh, not there. Down below. And, no, again, how many times am I going to do that? So, here we go, almost getting to the end of the bottom layer of grass. Okay, that took off a big red area. Now, the only red area we got left over seems to be, yeah, no red except for right there. And these, oh, we got some dirt in here. We got dirt. Let's see. Dirt. I'm sure I got a few dirt at least. So let's see how far that dirt goes. Dirt goes in there. That's good. So far, so good. So far. What do we got here? That's okay. This isn't. Oh, that's grass again. Okay, come back and get the grass on right there. So there is grass. Is that one grass? That's grass. What's this one? Grass again. So we got some more grass going. That one's not grass. That one's not grass. Okay, that takes care of that. What about over here? That's dirt. So let's go back to the dirt. See how far that'll get us. It's going pretty good so far. Nope, not those two. Those are grass. Yep. There we go. Are these grass? Grass. So we got some grass. Still going. Okay, those two are not grass. Those are dirt. 4, back up. 3. Do dirt. Yep, that went one too low. So, let's see how far this dirt goes out. Okay, that one, not that one.
Okay, still doing it.
Yeah, I noticed it was still doing it, and now I can't get it to stop it. I'm going to have to take all the custom messages out just because it won't quit now. Let me see. I don't want to take all the custom messages out. So, let's see if I can go right. That one. Not that one. That one. That one. Nope. This one. Because then I said it was disabled. Okay, let's try this. And we will see. We'll see. See if that works. I think it's not tied to it anymore. And I think I'm going to need to find out why. Okay, this one is obviously there. That one's not correct. So that's that. Let's come back over here and see if we've got some grass ones. Yeah, we got a couple more grass ones. Nope, those two are not grass. So how about here? Nope, those two are not. Nope, that's there. So chances are those are not. So we need to fill in these others so that we know. Well, let's try the dirt just a little bit farther. Nope, those are not dirt, and those are actually bedrock. Okay, so we got a little bedrock, we got a little peak stones. Okay, so let's go back to, where are our stuff is. And we will see. And he sometimes scares me when I'm coming in. Okay, let's see how much bedrock we actually have. That is stone. That is limestone. We have one stack. We don't need, I don't think we need stone, but we needed that and then peak stone, and I doubt we have very many peak stone. That would be this one. Oh, we got a little bit, so maybe that's enough to get us going. We can go out the back door. Which is the back door. And past the Tornator. Back over to and I don't know why this was so flattened out. I don't remember why. So we may have to fill that back in. And here we come. Yep, we go. Okay, they've got our drawbridge going. We're gonna have to go get some iron and stuff, I'm sure. But for right now, we're worried about getting this area taken care of. So we have bedrock here. So we're gonna put the bedrock on there, and then we were doing. Where's that other one? Where is it? I don't see it. I did pick it up, didn't I? Oh, I don't. There it is. Peakstone. Okay, so this one's bedrock. So we're gonna put bedrock in. See if that's bedrock. Full guess. And this one is peakstone. Okay, so this one is peakstone. And back to bedrock. This may be all there is of the bedrock, but we will see. Oh, no, there's like a little patio thing or something. So far, so good. Yeah, that's good. Nope, that one's not right. So I'm betting that's peakstone. Peakstone over there. We know these are because we can see, oops, not below. One there, there, there. Oh, let's just work our way around, if nothing else. Not up there, this one. Oh, I fell right off. Oh, I've been running right off the edge, huh? So that comes definitely not in the corner. Come around here. So far, so good. And that one's peakstone as well. All of these seem to be, oops, that was. peak stone, peak stone. Well, this seems to be peak stone. Okay, we're getting down to the end of it, so we're gonna have to go get some more peak stone if we're gonna want to finish at least the bottom layer here. That wasn't, that was fossils. Okay, and that's not correct, and that's not correct. So what is this? That's the bedrock. So bedrock there, and oops, one too low. There we go. See how far this bedrock will go. Well, that's cool. It goes a little bit farther. So let's see. We need more, got more bedrock here. So we can fill that in. Yep, that one. Oh, how much farther? That's good. That's wrong, and that's wrong. That'll be wrong. And that's wrong. Okay, it looks like the rest of this is, other than that little bit of fossil. And there's fossil right there. So we'll see. And so that means we need to go get some more peak. Oh, we got a few peak stones left, not many. Just get these right there. Okay, now we want to get some more peak stones because we really want to get the red gone and do from the bottom up. We'll do some of this other stuff as soon as we get that part. So, easy way to get peak stone is to actually go to one of the peaks. Oh, scare me to death. Scare me, scare me. Okay, we'll go up into our teleporter room. This is a room I'm just sorting out things. But there's one of these that is actually there, mountain peak. So we'll just go to the mountain peak. Which, if you, of course, knew, you'd have to go find the mountain peak. We built little areas so that you can safely come in, but that's because we used to have all the mobs used to be, you know, where they attacked. They're not that way anymore. Now they're quite peaceful. So we'll come over here, and I'm thinking the top, these are regular stone, but these are not. So we're gonna just start demolishing some of this over here, making it just an open area. So we're gonna steal all kinds of it. So we need lots, apparently. Let's just take this peak right out of there. Just stripping it down. And it takes a little while to take all the blocks, but you know. And taking more. I'm just making this hill look totally different than it was. I'm just taking out all kinds of stuff here. I don't know exactly how much I need, but I'm taking a ton. Let's see. How many stacks have I got so far? It's kind of hard to see. Okay. We got like 2 or 3 stacks. Let's get a couple more since we're already out here. We'll keep it going for a little bit. You can see that we just okay, once I get this layer, I think we'll go back and see how that places. Okay, so we'll just teleport back. One, two, three. No, didn't do it right. And we're back. Okay, and oops. We'll go out this door this time. Doors will automatically shut. Oh, our creatures. We need to get more creatures. We have to have more and more around. But that little red spot is getting a little less now. And obviously we had somebody up in the trees. This weird stuff is showing up. Actually. Don't want this near my castle looking weird. Okay. And here we go. And as you can see, we'll come over here and start placing this should get rid of only all the red spots. Oh, wait a minute. Something's not right. So that's actually not. That one's not. That one's grass. We have the grass. We have a little bit of bedrock, so there's still bedrock over here. So let's put those in. It's kind of weird, but oops, too low. There we go. And these, oops, one too low. And I ran out of bedrock. Okay. And 1 second here. Okay, and let's see. Let's see, over here we have fossil and fossil, but this one is peak stone, so we could do peak stone there. See if it's goes to here. There. Okay, so those are just 2 fossil ones. Why those are fossils, I don't know, but we'll find out why. As the pattern goes, it will guide us. And this one's not right, so it's more fossils under there. So let's go around here. These. Bet you this one's a fossil. How'd I know? That's not correct. So those are more fossil, huh? Okay, that's gonna be bedrock. Which bedrock I need to just go down into a cave and go get some bedrock. Which we had caves around here somewhere. Always cave around some. Of course, now that I'm looking for a cave, you know, watch, I won't find one right away. Because I'm looking for one. Whenever you're looking for one, you never find one. But I have several caves, but I thought I'd just real close and oh, cool area. I thought I'd hit one of the caves close, and obviously, oh, there's one. Let's see how far that one goes. There we go. Happy little fella. Oh, and some obsidian over here. Probably don't have the stuff to actually mine that up. Nope, don't have it on me. But that's stone. There we go. Well, bedrock. And we're going to want some fossils. So there's some fossils, some bedrock. So we're just going to climb as much of this up as we can. And here's some more. I always like to get those. They come with some cool recipes. I don't know offhand which ones they were. I just remember they, you know, it was something I needed at one point, so might as well take it. Okay, that should get us enough bedrock to get started if I can find my way back out. Probably up there. Take some while I'm going out. Oops. Yep, right back out. I'll have to remember this cave, but you know what? We won't. I never remember where the caves are after, except for mine, because I've got it marked. So off we go into the wild blue yonder. Here we go. And diving for it. Okay, so this one is the bedrock. So we'll just bedrock here, I'm sure. Bedrock, bedrock, and bedrock. Oops, that won't be bedrock. Oops, took too many. That will be. So let's see how far this goes. Nice double around. Nope. Bedrock again. And then we need the fossil, which we picked up. Fossils, which, oh, not that one. So where? There and there. Okay. Looks like we've got the first layer done. Wow. It's taking quite a bit. Okay, so then we have the second layer, which is, you know, different grasses out here, which we have. And that's a phone call, so let me put you on hold. Okay, that phone call looks like I'm going to have to go. I'm going to have company here, just a few, to actually a client coming over. So I'm going to give you some money. So that'll be good. So go ahead and enter the giveaway, especially if you do not have the pro version of Creativerse. If you want to give it a try, we are doing that for Mother's Day. We are giving out one pro version of Creativerse, and it's come from the developers. They send it to me so that we can give it out to people to try it out. Granted, they only gave me one, so that's the reason why I'm raffling it off. You can have up to 10 tickets. Tickets cost you $100 each. You have to be follower But if you're a follower, you get over 3,000 Royal Crowns. So you got more than enough to enter the drawing or the raffle or whatever you want to call it. So, like I said, feel free to put it on, get your name on there. And I will be back in a little while. And hope to see you soon.